Let's get right to it. This is Pip0 introducing a new LP of Gungrave Overdose. I absolutely adore this game. This is a high-energy adventure game. It's not really a platformer. It has guns in it, but not really a gun game. It's more just a slaughterfest, honestly. This game is underappreciated, and I haven't been able to find one on YouTube yet, but maybe after this video somebody else might do it. This is going to be a pretty basic LP. I might try to do it on a harder difficulty, or with separate characters. But I might just do a normal run with just the first character, because that's what we start out at. Now, how I got to know this game, I was literally browsing games I have never heard of, or haven't seen in the mainstream, while I was buying Psychonauts, because Yahtzee told me to. While roaming the store, I picked up Rule of Rose, Stretch Panic, and then I came across Gungrave, and all of them very low prices, like $7. So I decided to pick them all up. This game has so much energy to it. I'm just honestly surprised it didn't get picked up. This game is a sequel to the original Gungrave for PlayStation 2. After I played through the second game, I then looked up a lot about it since it looked very anime-like. And there turned out there was an anime for it. And I thought the anime sparked the game, but it's the complete opposite. The first game inspired the anime. And I'll probably get into similarities between the game and the anime in the LP. So, I don't know how to do an outro. You hear that, folks? I don't know how to do an outro. Bye. Alright, our next one up is a folk from... I can't read that. Anyway, he comes from... that-a-way. AirTyler.
Hello everybody, it is me, AirTyler. I've been LPing with Pip0 for quite some time now, and after having completed the King Kong Let's Play, which I think was quite successful, I've come to understand that we need a new Let's Play to do in the future. So, one game that came to mind best of all was this. Mercenaries: Playground of Destruction. Created by LucasArts. Personally, one of my favorite games of all time. Plays on the PS2, came out with the sequel, it was just so good. The basic format of the game would be a third-person, sandbox, action-adventure kind of game. Most of it revolves around driving, shooting, and many people have described it as, say, a military version of Grand Theft Auto, without all the sex, drugs, and all that stuff. Without all the vice, it's mostly just destruction, violence, and shooting. Some of the best marketed aspect of the game is that everything in this game can be destroyed. All the buildings can be destroyed, every person can be blown up, every vehicle can be destroyed. Everything is a big playground onto which you can unleash your wrath and terror and destruction to anything that is in your way. Some of the most notable things about this game is that the game very rarely likes to limit what you can do. The only limitations it puts on you is how much damage you can take and how much ammo you can carry. The best part about it, though, is that pretty much whenever you want something, you can just simply hijack it, take it, or steal it. And it's always there, available. Whether it's a Jeep, a car, a helicopter, they're all there for the taking, and there's no wait time in stealing them. So it's quite wonderful and very cathartic. So, at least for me, the fact that you can literally just pick up this game, as long as you know the basic controls, and literally within a minute, be already on the way to invading a North Korean base, ready to nuke the site with airstrikes, and steal off with a getaway car, driving off a mountain onto a road. It's just such an experience that you really cannot get from many other games nowadays. That's why I think it would be a great game to Let's Play. Now, in the actual terms of the game and how it would be portrayed on this site, I would not do a full walkthrough of every little thing that we do. What instead I do is a broken apart version of this game in which we would take the best missions, the best scenes, cut out all the walking around, all the pre-prep, and just save the best action for what we want to show you guys. You'll see You'll only see the battles, you'll only see the best moments, the funniest parts, and some random walking around of where we find interesting parts of the game. Only the prime footage will be posted in this Let's Play. And that is what I present with you with Mercenaries Playground of Destruction.
Mischief Makers is a side-scrolling action adventure game. Game is awesome because it's fun to kill stuff, bosses are fun, it's fun to get the gold gems. I'm gonna do 100% run except for getting S ranks on the levels. Think you'll all like to play Mischief Makers.
Who am I? I'm Guy, and what I will be doing for the next Let's Play is playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's a fairly old action-adventure game that was made for the Nintendo 64, and it's been one of my favorite games for a while. Not my most favorite, but for the N64 I always really enjoyed it as a kid. The good thing about Ocarina of Time is that you do get a very good sense of exploration as you're exploring the world, and I know when I was younger, I didn't know where I was going all the time, because the game doesn't exactly give you clear direction as to where you're going all the time. Except, Navi, who gives you vague hints and is extremely annoying when she thinks you have no idea what the hell you're doing. It's very, very, very annoying. Anyway, what I will be doing for the Let's Play is I will be doing a 100% run, because I've played the game many, many, many times. I've kind of memorized where everything is, and yes, I'll be getting all the golden skulltulas, and I'll be trying to show you a relatively decent route throughout the game to try and collect everything. I'll be getting all the heart pieces, and I'll be integrating a few tricks that maybe not many people know about, like getting a few heart pieces early, doing something with the boomerang that probably not a lot of people know about, and I'll be attempting to get through the game rather quickly. I will probably be doing the game in about 2 sittings, because I'm going to play from the start of the game and get everything that I can possibly get before turning into an adult, and then I'll be stopping there. And then I will turn into an adult, and then from that point, I will play through the game until the end without stopping. So it's going to be a fairly fluid playthrough, and since I'm going to be playing for so long, I might make a few mistakes, because when you play for long enough, you kind of lose track of what you're doing and wander around a lot. I hope you enjoy watching it, because I do try to make it entertaining by integrating a lot of tricks into combat, too, and just moving around. I try to make that as fast and easy to look at as possible. I hope you enjoy it.
What? I'm doing a second game? I didn't even know how to do the... Fine.
Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm also doing Spyro, the first game. We might do more later down the road, but I was interested. It was one of my favorite as a kid. Basic idea of it, platformer with a large dose of collecting. And I loved it just because of the collecting part. Really? A second one?
Yeah, do it.
God damn. Fine. You know what? Sure. When I was a kid, we would play this game all the damn time. Well, basically because we were really bad at the game, and it took us forever to get past anything. But it was very fun, lots of collectibles. Ugh. I don't seem to be very good at the game anymore. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard, just for you guys. I'm gonna try to do 100% run, and... well... wish me luck.
Get to work!